What's going on, everybody? It's Warpath 2 Radom, and welcome to part 2 of my Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer reveal kind of details video, I guess you'd say. In this video, we're going to be talking about some guns, a couple new changes there. We're going to be talking about game modes and kill streaks, and also just a couple of other miscellaneous things like some of the new mechanics in the game and things like that. So first of all, I just want to jump right into kill streaks. So kill streaks, that's a big thing. They didn't say score streaks, they didn't say point streaks or anything like that. They said kill streaks. So this leads me to believe that we're going to be back to the same old consecutive kill style of play, which I get it, I guess. I'm not a big fan of it. I think the score streaks does a better job of rewarding those players who are playing the way they should be playing on certain game modes. But I guess I get it. I guess there was a backlash maybe in the community. I don't know. I think score streaks are good. I hope they keep that, but it doesn't look promising. But what they've done is they've gone back to the Modern Warfare 3 system and added back to assault, support, and specialist packages. So specialist packages, assault packages, there's not really much to talk about there. It's the support where the change has been made. So the big thing in support is they're moving away from lethal driven kill streaks. So I hope what this means is no more stealth bomber type kill streaks or things like that. I hope this means really more support based streaks like UAVs or some other tactical streaks that will help out. There's also no death streaks, which is a good thing. I think we can all agree that death streaks were played out. Really dumb, and I'm glad they're gone. So some of the things you can expect to see, the care package, of course, is not going anywhere. They have a new one called the Helo Scout, which I didn't really get to see, but it looks like you're riding around in a helicopter and maybe even have the ability to snipe or shoot somebody. That's really cool. They have one called the Odin Strike, which the way they talked about it sounds like it's going to be the new top kill streak. Really excited to see that. Riley, the dog from single player, it looks like he's going to be a kill streak, or there's going to be a variation. They call him Riley. But anyways, it's a dog that follows you around, goes out and tries to attack enemies that come towards you, and even will bark and growl at enemies. And you can kind of see where they are based on where the direction of the growl is coming from, which is kind of cool. It's like a little portable, deadly UAV that you can use. So it looks interesting, guys. I really I'm going to miss the score streaks if that's not a thing. I think they're a better system. I feel like the game is going to be worse by losing them. But I'm not going to count it out. It still sounds like a good idea. Now, one of the other things that they're doing is a new gun class. So, you've got snipers, assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs, shotguns, all that good stuff. Now they have one called an AR marksman. This is going to be more like a single shot or burst fire weapons that are made for more long range engagements. So when I think about this, the first gun I thought of was the MK14 from the Modern Warfare 3 game. It was single shot, it had crazy range, crazy damage. Most people died within about 2 to 3 shots, and I really think that's the kind of weapon you're going to see in this class. That's really cool, and one of the new things they brought out on this, it's mechanic-wise, but I want to bring it out here, is they're talking about the actual scope-in system now. So scopes on sniper rifles, usually you have that black area around them that you can't see. They have this new dual render technology. I'm going to show you a picture of it so you can see what I'm talking about, but you still have all of your peripheral vision around the sniper scope, which is excellent. That's what needed to happen. That's a huge kind of hole in sniping, and I think that's really cool. That's something that's going to help set it apart from Battlefield 4 and other games. I really like that. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the AR marksman. Some of the guns that I've just randomly seen, there's been some LMGs. I saw the Vector in a gameplay, it looked like, or a modification on the Vector. I think you're going to expect to see a lot of the same weapons. Now, what they said here was that there's 30 new weapons total. I don't know if that's just going to be guns or some new tacticals, some new secondaries, things like that. But I'm interested to see what they've cooked up because it looks like a lot of things here are going to be really unique. Along with this, I want to kind of move into the way you'll play the game. So there's a few different things that are going to be new here. First of all, the game modes. So there's 7 new game modes. They only talked about a couple, really. One is called Cranked, which they kind of did a teaser video for. It's interesting. It's like TDM, but you gain faster movement upon kills, and if you don't get another kill in 30 seconds of the time you got your previous kill, you explode, which is an interesting mechanic. I kind of like that. They also had, with the gameplay video, I can't remember what it's called, but it's some sort of orders that you can pick up once one of your teammates dies. It's a specific task like humiliate somebody or get 2 shots while crouched, 2 kills while crouched, and you get a special care package that gives you a streak, and it can literally be anything. Along with this is also search and rescue, which has been kind of bandied about in the community for a long time. It's search and destroy kind of with a kill confirmed element. If you die and a teammate picks up your tag when you die, you're revived back into the round. But if an enemy does, you're dead, and that's really cool. There's also squads mode, which is interesting, but I don't know. It's an offline mode, it's co-op, or it's solo. It's weird. So you take your squad, you can actually set them to defend certain maps, certain game modes with certain loadouts, and see how other people's online squads fight against your offline squads. It does help you with XP. You gain that, and it applies towards multiplayer. I don't know, though. It kind of seems like a very cheap thing. There's also Safeguard, which is a lot like Survival from Modern Warfare 3, but it's 4-player co-op. It's wave-based. It sounds like their answer to what Zombies is. Now, there's new mechanics. Interactive elements in the maps are going to be huge. Destructible environments, which is awesome. They showed specifically demos of a gas station falling over, which is like a triggered event, something you could only do once per map, or some things like where you could create a new keyhole or a new area in a wall that you could shoot out, and that would open up a new line of sight. We also know about the leaning. That's really cool. It's contextual based. There's no extra button you have to press. There's also going to be a knee slide, which we all know about. Tactical, like the dolphin dive. I like it because it doesn't slow down what you can do. It looks like you can still shoot and things like that. And then, of course, the easier vaulting. Now, the cool thing about all this, the really big thing with this that's gonna tie this together is the audio. The audio is going to be huge. So if you have a headset or you play with audio, you use that a lot. This changes with your surroundings. Shots are going to sound different in different locations. Now there's locational battle chatter, which is like your player making call-outs based on where you are if there's enemies. So he'll yell out like 2 tangos over by the restaurant or whatever, which is really cool. I like that. So the big thing is these new features are going to apply to Xbox 360 and Xbox One. So you're not going to miss out by getting that. I feel like that's kind of one of their main points in this whole presentation, is to show that you should get it for Xbox 360 before you get it for Xbox One. But that's it, guys. I mean, this sounds really cool. I like it a lot. It seems like it's going to be a really solid system. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. This is my final part to this. And yeah, if you're new around here, you should definitely subscribe or leave a comment. Just tell me what you liked. Once again, I'm Adam with Warpath 2. You guys take it easy.